Welcome to selfdiscoverywisdom.com, formerly known as Self-Discovery Media. On these podcasts, you're going to hear people who speak from the heart. They've taken the journey in life. Many things have happened to them, but they've changed it to happening for them. And in their strength, their courage, they've discovered their abilities and their wisdom, and they are now sharing it here with you. Do enjoy each show. We bring it to you with love and knowing that it's going to help you on your journey of life. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Choose Positive Living. This is what this has got to go under right here on selfdiscoverywisdom.com. I am with my 8th show with the wonderful Deb Drummond, and we're going to be talking today about this extraordinary event that is coming up. It's happening August 9th in the beautiful city of Vancouver, BC, British Columbia, Canada, and it is the Women's Project live book launch, and I can never say the name, Natsukashii
Natsukashii Ink.
Yeah, there we go. So I want to hear all about this party. It's a 3-day event. It's something that's quite extraordinary. So let's hear all about it and how you can be a part of it and everything that you actually can participate with. So welcome back to the show, Deb.
Oh, thank you so much. Lucky number 8. Well, isn't that our magic number? March 8th, International Women's Day. This is a pretty special event, and I don't say that lightly because it is a collaboration of the arts, truly. So for those that don't know, Ocean Baker, local Vancouver artist, did the beautiful cover of the book of the 262. The 262 is a book that is on a 5-year book tour that represents 262 women of gumption telling their stories and having that go around the world to encourage the thought and the meaning behind International Women's Day to be alive more than just one day a year. So we have these live events. We also have online events, but we have these live events where women gather all over the world. You know that we've been at the Oscars and the Emmys in Ireland, Texas, New York, and this is our 2nd time doing an event in Vancouver. Now, sometimes Natsukashii is the dinner and we're the appetizer, and sometimes we're the dinner and Natsukashii is the appetizer. This is a pretty big collaboration of both. And what this is, it's a celebration of not only Ocean as an artist doing a fashion runway with representation of clothing and art that he's done to support a TV reality show that collaborates tattoo and trauma and people recovering from that. So there's going to be that. There's going to be awards. 3 awards are going to be given to 3 women of 262, one for solidarity, one for collaboration, and the other one is for being the most sassy. I mean, come on, that's going to be fun. And then there's a great art cave, and that art cave is these 12 thumbnails from this TV reality show that represent the prevention and education and recovery of these different traumas that have been experienced by people in support of positive mental health. And people are going to be able to walk through there and being able to put their signature on these drawings, on these pieces of art that they feel drawn to. There's going to be 5 photographers. These photographers have incredible accolades. There's going to be a videographer, a gentleman that did an incredible movie and film who won a Leo Award for his film about something very positive that you would love. He's a positive filmmaker, and he's going to video the event. There is a photo booth and a photo wall to get your social media in all as possible with an incredible portrait photographer. There's swag bags that are at this point, I think, upwards of $3,000.
Wow.
There is live dancing. You know Sarah Smith. You've seen her sing. If you put Melissa Etheridge and Janis Joplin together and they had a baby, it would be Sarah. She just came back from doing the James Taylor tour all around Germany. She's Vancouver based. Ocean's Vancouver based. You know, all the photographers are Vancouver based. It's a big Vancouver creative event to support all of the arts, to support positivity, to support collaboration. It's going to be a great place to connect and network and really make new friends, yet be in a creative and expressive environment to be able to dance, have a couple of cocktails, sign some paintings, meet some friends. But that's the whole event itself. But I would say if there's anything that this is really truly about, it is a collaboration of creativity and inspiration and up leveling. Yeah.
Is this all happening on one day?
Can you believe it? So that's the party on August 9th. So that's completely open to the public. We have 250 tickets. It's at the Biltmore. So the Biltmore Cabaret, a lot of people know the Biltmore in Vancouver. It's it's one of those, when I walk in, I just think New York Soho. It's a place where a lot of bands, and a lot of comedians actually, indie bands come and play on their hopes and dreams over to Rogers Arena. And then the 2 days beforehand, on the 7th and 8th, there is an online summit of over 20 women speaking, 2 of them singing, because this is the Sisters in Symphony Summit. And so there's also a live watch party in Vancouver at my studio, where there's women coming and flying in from all over, where they can go there. They can have some drinks, they can have some mocktails or cocktails, and they can watch it all collectively in one spot. We've never done that before. Never had a watch party where women can go and come and go as they please and
feed off each other's energy.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And then of course the world will be watching online. Many of us watching online. Sarah, I'll be here. I won't be at the watch party. It'll be too noisy. And of course, because we're shooting for TV, and I'll be here. And then we will all gather on the 9th and we will celebrate.
Yes. So of course, there is so much here going on, and it's really something that you need to kind of read all about. You've got picture day, you've got the cocktails and the celebration of that. You've got the event you're coming to see. Ocean, by the way, folks, I think I was his first interview with you on his podcast. It is your son, and something that he was born to do. Something that's been very important to him, but because he's got a mum like you, who's really kind of been his driving force to bring his artistry to the world. And so he's a very lucky guy, but at the same time, what an experience he's been having across the board with everything. And I think, this whole event, whether you can come for the whole 3 days or whether, you're just being able to turn up for one day, we need celebration, not only of the sisterhood, of the inspiration, but we need celebration of just life itself, and of each other, and of the artistry out there. And Vancouver is a beautifully artistic town, city. It's just got so much going on there. So please, if you're coming in from out of town, do not just come down for a couple of days. Book a week, go around to all the beautiful restaurants, so up the mountain and over to the Vancouver Island where I am. See it, and experience it. Go and start off with these events. Let it feed your soul, and then take that beautiful energy everywhere else as well. So it's something you will not regret, something you will go home with feeling absolutely awesome about. And yes, you can watch a summit this way, very nice, but watching it with other people where you're sharing each other's energy and things that are being said, and like, oh, yes, I feel that way, this, etc. Just the illumination of energy that comes out of that, and that collaboration afterwards of connecting with each other, and forming a wonderful many circles, I think is something. Please go and experience, because it is truly something wonderful. So it's August 7th and 8th if they want to be part of watch the summit thing, and if they want to be at the Biltmore for the music.
Yes,
and then the 9th is the arts, the photography and oceans event, but they can come for all 3.
They can come from all 3, absolutely. The event, the big event that I'm talking about, the dancing and the swag bag and the art and all of that, is all encapsulated in one event on the 9th at the Biltmore. And that's where you're really going to do, if you're coming to meet new people in that way, networking and connecting, there's going to be about 250 people there. So that's the place if you want to come and have an enjoyable, chilled, relax. It's in a studio, couple dozen women hanging out, doing their thing, watching a summit. Then that's more the women,
laid back,
women and chilling and having a cocktail, and it's through the day. The event on the 9th is definitely, it's from 7. Now it's from 7 to 10:30 to 11. That's when we have kind of control of the club. And then of course, more people will be coming in, and they'll be partying to 2 or 3 in the morning, I'm sure. And people can stay as long as they like, but we're controlling the first 3 to 4 hours. And I don't think anyone's going to leave, but that's when the entertainment's going to happen. And look, if anyone is listening that wants to be kind of wants to utilize this as a place to be able to talk about what they do, like if they're entrepreneurial or authoring or what have you, make sure you get a VIP ticket. Brian Sebastian is flying in from LA. This is what we're calling a red carpet casual streetwear party. There is a red carpet. There is a photo booth with lots of, you know, names behind you that you're going to want to send out. But also Brian Sebastian is going to be in the VIP area. Now, if you don't know him, Sarah, I'm going to introduce you to Brian if you don't know him already. But he has 750 million followers. Him and Ocean have a great relationship. He has more than Joe Rogan at this point, and he owns Hollywood's More. Now, Hollywood and More, he has interviewed every celebrity you could possibly ever go from A to Z. But he's not just a celebrity guy. The more part is just as important to him. He just loves people seeing, doing what they're doing. He's going to be there in the VIP area interviewing. Wow. So if you want to be on his show, if you want to have some stream from him, that's where you're going to want to be. So I just want to let people know that too.
I mean, excitement, celebration, opportunity. And of course, I'm wanting you to go back to all our other shows, which you can find on the orchardofwisdom.org under mentors, and you'll find Deb Drummond there of all 8 shows that we've done, all the people I've interviewed from the book, and everything else that you need to know is there as well. So please go and listen more in depth to everything else that she's done and is doing, and also about the Women's Channel, because when you listen to that show and you go to her channel and you see how many absolutely awesome shows she's got already, but the opportunity for you to be your own TV star with your own channel, you may go to this event thinking, I can never do this. You'll come out of that event thinking, sign me up. Where do I go? All right. So that's what it's about. It's about celebration. It's about illumination. It's about opportunity. And it's about something that could really change your life. Experientially, opportunity, and just coming away with something that you feel heart, soul, and spirit.
Oh, touche. I need to tell a little story, and then I know we're going to wrap. But so we went to Ireland for a book launch. It was called Rise Her. We did a small event in a hotel that's been converted from a castle. Get that? Nice. Can only happen in here. That can only happen in Europe.
Yes.
So we're there. It's a smaller group. We're experiencing. We've got 6 speakers. We're doing our thing. And you know, my ask party where I ask people, what would you like? So we do a live ask party. And there was a woman that came that was brought by somebody, you know, just like, hey, come to this event. She's like, okay, not an entrepreneur, never had anything to do with entrepreneurship. She worked at a company, a technology company. Well, she stands up and she goes, I never seen anything like this. I didn't even know that this existed. Like, where have you guys been? And she goes, and she was just like, you've changed my life. And I was like, I mean, I get tingles when I think about it, right? And because we're so absorbed in this sisterhood,
yes,
we know what it's like to have someone at your back. So she sits down, and that's fine. I happened to be at an event 2 days later in Ireland where she was, because this person brought her to this event as well. And she walked over, she goes, can I interrupt your conversation? I said, sure. She goes, I'm not kidding when I said you've changed my life. I've decided I'm going to do a TEDx talk. I go, have you ever spoke before? She's like, nope. I go, call me. I'll help you. But the bottom line is she's on her way. She's studying it right now. She's fun. And she's in IT. She's like the furthest away from wanting to stand on stage and be an entrepreneur. And literally the event was 3 hours. I mean, it just flipped for her. I never seen anything so vast and so fast. So I have to tell you, we've all been inspired and motivated by other people. And you're 100% right. That is going to be an experience that opens you up to more possibilities and wanting to hang with some really incredible people that are either in your city or in your world. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And you can't listen to these people, you can't be around these people without it rubbing off and having an effect and staying with you. All right. You know, not like somebody's stenches that you go, oh God, I wish I could wash this off, but like a fine perfume that constantly goes with you. And just smell the roses. And it's all about that inspiration that begets that invitation to believe. I'm so inspired by everything that I've heard, everything that I've seen, everything that I feel. I know that I can actually take that leap, which is the first step towards doing something I've always wanted to do, but never thought I could.
Right
Yeah.
on, right on. I can't wait to meet everybody. Please come up to me and tell me that you heard us with Sarah, and make sure you come up and say hi.
Where do they buy the tickets, love?
Well, you can go to debdrummond.com and you can go to events and you'll be able to click right through and get tickets. The tickets will come from the Biltmore is running the tickets. So you'll see that it'll go to a company called Admit One. It's kind of like a Ticketmaster, and you can choose and it'll tell you everything you get. There's two tickets and it tells you everything that you get, whichever ticket you choose.
Right. 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, as I said, come to Vancouver and have a whole experience. You know, after you've had this experience, you're just going to actually want to kind of have a day of
Mhm.
absorbing beautiful Vancouver, the
Uh,
wonderful eats, the water, the beaches. It's in August, so it's going to be hot, and just digesting everything because it will be life changing for the better. And that's what we all want. We all like, whether it's an inch or a yard, we all like a little pivot that puts us on a new path of something that is extraordinary that we never thought could happen, but here it is. So thank you so much, Deb, for doing this and putting this all comes stems from the mission accepted
mhm,
262 book. Please go and get the book as well. The women here are so utterly inspiring. The women's channel, which you'll also see on her site, go and listen to it because the people from the summit that are also in the book, that I've also interviewed, about 48 of them, they're
mhm.
so inspiring. I guarantee you can't listen to those stories without it having a positive effect. So here you get to go actually meet some of them and have that experience hands on, but go and listen to some of the shows on the Women's Channel in the meantime, because it's just going to make you want to drive even more to come along to this event. Go and get your ticket now. DebDrummond.com. That's DebDrummond.com. Be there, or as they say, be square.
Thanks, Eddie.
Thank you. Until next
Thank
time,
you.
folks. Bye for now. We hope that you enjoyed the show. There are so many more for you here on selfdiscoverywisdom.com. Just go to the podcast tag at the top there and you will see all the many genres and all 3,000 shows ready for your listening. We are here to serve you, to help you on your journey of life, and we know that through inspiration, it begets invitation. We are supported by you, the listeners, and those that we interview. Anything that you can spare us in donation would be greatly accepted, and we do hope that you enjoy the next show. We hope that you enjoyed the show. There are so many more for you here on selfdiscoverywisdom.com. Just go to the podcast tag at the top there and you will see all the many genres and all 3,000 shows ready for your listening. We are here to serve you, to help you on your journey of life, and we know that through inspiration it begets invitation. We are supported by you, the listeners, and those that we interview. Anything that you can spare us in donation would be greatly accepted, and we do hope that you enjoy the next show.